This is the 2026 desk calendar you guys voted for. It turned out so cute and glossy, it looks store-bought. But here are two things that can ruin glossy print and cut. Dirty sensor that won't scan, and cardstock tearing mid-cut. I'll show you the quick fixes so you don't waste a single sheet. Plus wait until you see the 3D printed stand. It's the perfect finish. Last month I posted a poll asking what 2026 calendar I should make, and this craft desk calendar won. So today we're doing the full build, print plus cardstock plus Cricut, and then I'm printing the stand on my 3D printer. Goal today, a glossy little desk calendar that flips through the month and sits in a sturdy stand, no wobble, no leaning, just clean and cute. I'm using glossy cardstock for that shiny finish, printing straight from Design Space, cutting on my Maker 3, and then the stand is coming off the 3D printer. This is set up as print and cut so the months stay crisp. I'm keeping the calendar layout clean and readable, and the jar craft theme is what makes it extra cute. Okay, this is the part where glossy paper tries to humble us. Let's do it. Here's the truth. My Maker 3 usually scans glossy just fine, unless the sensor is dirty. If your Cricut suddenly starts acting confused, it's usually not the paper, it's basically saying, clean my sensor. So before I panic, I do a quick clean. I gently wipe the sensor area, nothing soaking, nothing aggressive, just a careful clean, and then we can try again. For the moment of truth, will it scan? Yes. If you have an older machine and glossy gives you trouble, some people use tricks like reducing glare. For me, when I use my Explore Air 2, I put clear Scotch tape over the sensor marks, careful not to cover up any of the design so that the sensor is able to read the registration marks. Now we cut. I briar it down really well so nothing lifts, because lifting equals messy edges. Problem number 2, if your cardstock starts tearing or looks fuzzy around the edges, that's your sign your blade is done. And often when I'm cutting a lot of paper or cardstock, I start to get tears in the cardstock. And this is why I keep this pack. I grabbed this blade pack off Amazon and it saves me so many times. Because the second I see tearing, I'm not fighting it. I'm swapping the blade and cutting again. Honestly, this pack is going to last longer than the Cricut. Like, I'm going to pass this down as an inheritance. To my children, I leave you 37 unused blades. Fresh blade equals clean edges. And glossy cardstock looks so much better when the cut is crisp. While the pieces are ready, I'm printing the stand. I wanted a simple shape that holds the calendar on a good angle and makes the whole thing feel like an actual product. This stand is what takes it from craft to I want to buy this. Now we assemble, layering the design from January to December, December being in the back. And because it's glossy cardstock, I try to handle it by the edges so it stays clean and fingerprint free. Okay, here it is. Glossy, clean cuts, and the stand holds it perfectly. This is cute for a craft room, a teacher desk, a home office, and imagine doing these as custom orders. Comment what theme you want next. And if you make one, tag me. I want to see yours. Thanks for crafting with me, and as always, happy crafting.